Hi YouTube, it's me Eliza. I look like shit because I woke up like an hour or so ago. I woke up not really by myself because I woke up once at like 5 or 6 and then I fell asleep. And then I woke up again at like 8 because my dad called and then I fell asleep again. And then I woke up at 9 because Todd was barking, and barking, big dogs. And especially dogs like Todd that are hunter dogs, when they hear things, it kind of drives them crazy. So I'm awake now. I took my medication, eating some yogurt. I'm about to get me some juice just so that I have an extra something in my system so I don't make myself sick because if you take medication on an empty stomach, it is not a good feeling. Let me just tell you that right now. So look at outside again. What, Dodo? You can come inside. Okay. Oh my god. This dog, I'm telling you guys. Like I've been opening and closing this door all morning. He can't make up his mind. So yeah, let me actually get a cup real quick and I can just pour myself some juice. So I wanted to talk about this situation that I'm currently in that is I don't even know like what to say about it, like to be honest, because I've never been in a situation like this. I'm gonna be using a wine glass, by the way, because we don't have any regular glasses. So don't judge. I mean, I could use my Coca-Cola glass, but I can't reach it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go get a stool and I'm gonna get my Coca-Cola glass because I don't really feel like using a wine glass because we actually do drink wine in this house. So, um, fancy wine glass. Thank you. They're all my mom's, but like recently I turned 21, so like I drink wine with her now. So, um, but she drinks like really bitter wine, so I don't really. I like a little bit. I like my wine to be on the sweet side. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be all sweet, but like I just can't drink bitter wine. I'm just gonna use this. Oh shit. Do you get lit with your mother? Sometimes I do. You should see like when our family is here. Oh my god, it gets crazy. Cause my nani, my grandma, she drinks as well, and she drinks till she's drunk, and it is. I mean, it's hella fun. I'm about to get this Coca-Cola glass. So anyway, I'm in this weird situation. Good morning, David. I'm in this weird situation, and I'm gonna tell you guys in a second when I get my glass down and I put this heavy ass stool away because this is a workout. And I'm out of shape right now currently because I'm on new medication, as all of you know. Look at my fluffy pants. I still can't reach this shit. Hold on. There's like nothing to like pull myself up. Okay. My Coca-Cola glass. Okay. Fun fact, this glass is from Germany, but I didn't get it when I was in Germany. My best friend, she goes to Germany like she used to go every year. I don't know if she's going this year or not. And she went there like a couple years ago. And at the McDonald's, they were giving these away with like every meal, they'd give you a glass. And the McDonald's in Germany is hella good, so she goes there a lot. So she had like hella of these glasses. And she called me and she's like, I have this pink Coca-Cola glass. I'm gonna bring it to you when I come back. I was like, okay. And then she came back and she forgot all the glasses. And then we went there and we couldn't find them when I was in Germany. So then she went this past like summer and she found them and she brought them and she got one for me, my cousin. She's a shit ton of them. And I love these. These are so cute, personally. This is like, it's like my favorite glass because I've always wanted a Coca-Cola glass, you know? I don't have one. I feel like a lot of people have them. You went to Germany? Yes, I went to Germany. I thought you knew that, but I guess you didn't. I was in Germany for like a month. And I posted on Snapchat. I talked about it on YouTube videos. There's pictures on Facebook, Instagram. Like I posted stuff, you know. I loved it. I'll tell you all about it. It was so much fun. Personally, I love Europe. because I've been going to Europe since I was a little kid, and that's a whole different story. So for me, like going to Germany, it was like, you know, going back home like a year ago. Like, I'm gonna have to go to the Dollar Tree then. But I went last year in December. No, not last year because it's 2019. So 2017 in December. I turned 20 in Germany. And I came back in January. And it was so much fun. It was lit. I have so many stories to tell you guys. Now, just give me 1 second. I'm going to go put this heavy ass stool away. Shit, it's hella heavy. I mean, it's not heavy, but it's just annoying. Excuse me, doggies. Excuse me, doggies. You're not gonna go to sleep no more? You're done? You wanna just play now, Toto? Okay. Back to my topic. So, yeah, I'll be talking about my Germany trip and this current situation that I'm in right now. Yeah, the McDonald's in Germany is better than the McDonald's in America. I'm gonna let you guys know right now, and let me tell you something, yo. When I was there, they were doing this weird like promotion, and they had curly fries. McDonald's had curly fries. So you already know we went there and we tore it up. Oh God, it's so much better because I don't know if you guys know this, but the McDonald's in America, I don't know if it's true or not. I've had experiences where I kind of question it. They say that they put laxatives in their food. And so personally for me, I have a sensitive stomach in general, which is why I don't eat a lot of fast food because sometimes it actually ends up making me sick. And I've had several experiences with it, which is why I don't eat it. What about in Spain? I haven't been to Spain since I was a little kid, so I'm not really sure. But I can look that up. I only went to Germany last year, but I've been to other countries in Europe, but I was so young that like I don't remember. And honestly, I don't know what they're doing now with the McDonald's now. You know what I'm saying? Because when I went, like who knows what was there and what wasn't there. I went when I was hella young. My grandma was still alive. Um, so yeah, let me just get some juice going so I can not make myself throw up with this medication. I'm trying to like fill my stomach up to the max so that way when my meds kick in. Hold on. What do I want today? Orange juice? We do orange juice. I don't mind orange juice. So I'm gonna tell you guys this. I don't know if it's true. I feel like it is. Well, okay, so it is true because I used to be skinny, but so growing up. Wow, Charlie. Okay, I have to feed my dogs, Mary. Your face looked like McDonald's. Thank you. You're so sweet. So anyway, back to what I was saying, because like these bitches really think they words affect me. What was I saying? Oh, so this medication that I've been taking, it like suppresses my appetite, and it makes me. Oh, I get it. Okay. You're lucky that it's you, Christian boy, because if it was somebody else, I would have cussed him out. I'm not gonna lie. I know Christian boy, so he can say whatever he wants about me. But like if that was somebody else, I would have been like, okay. I'm coming, Todos. Don't worry. I see you. Oh, I love orange juice. So good. I just needed to have an extra something in my system so I don't get sick. So orange juice it is. Let me just go put this on the table with my yogurt. And let me go let my dog outside. Pulp or no pulp? I think there's pulp in it. I'm not sure. I don't really care if there's pulp in it, so I can't. It doesn't really bother me. But like, I actually know someone. My dad dated this girl, and her daughter like hated pulp for some reason. And my dad would always tease her and be like, "I got you the juice with extra pulp." Because like she literally hated the pulp, and for me, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. I'll drink it either way. Like, I was raised because my grandpa, he used to have an orange tree, and he would make like fresh orange juice and stuff. So like pulp for me is like nothing. Like, you know what I mean? No pulp. Oh my god, that's so good. So anyway, um, let me talk about this situation first, and then I will talk to you guys about Germany and all the fun stuff that you can do if you guys go there, or Europe in general. We'll talk about Europe in general because it's basically the same. Obviously, every country has their own laws and stuff like that, but So, have a wine in home. No, it's morning time. If I have wine, I'm gonna go back to sleep. That's the only thing about me drinking alcohol is that if I drink enough of it, it makes me sleepy. So it's like, that's why when I drink, like most of the time I drink at home, because if I drink out, like I already know I'm gonna be like at the bar, like yawning and shit. Um, so, and I drank some alcohol last night, so no, thank you. Oh, my stomach hurts. That's the sign that my medicine's kicking in. I'll just lay you down then. So, back to this whole situation that I'm in. So, I met this guy like 6 years ago, and we became like really, really, really good friends, Like, we're not like, friends with benefits. We don't fuck each other. We're just like really good friends, And we do flirt. We do like, he'll tell me all the time like, "Oh, your boobs look good," or he'll say like, "Oh my god, are your boobs growing?" Like things like that, But we don't like fuck. We don't. I can see you, right, Charlie? So anyway, I'm coming, Toro. I'm coming. All these dogs. I'm telling you guys. Just get. I'm right here. What you wooing for? You see me? You see me walking towards you? Don't do that. This guy. He'll go up to the door and he'll cry when he wants to come in, but he don't do it when he wants to go out. It's weird. Okay, anyway, back to my situation. So I met this guy like 6 years ago, and we're like really good friends, like, you know, like we were really good friends, and we would talk literally every day. Like he works for Cricket Wireless, but he like owns a shop, so he's very rich. I've actually seen his house. Like he manages a bunch of Cricket Wirelesses in Pittsburgh and like Ohio. He goes back and forth from Ohio and wherever. I don't know my state, so ignore me if it sounds weird. But he goes back and forth from like Pittsburgh, Ohio. I don't know. So a lot of times we'll talk when he's on the road or if he's in the shop. And for the 6 years that I've known him, I did not know that he was married. He never brought it up. He never said like, "Oh yeah, I have a wife," you know. And I did notice that he had a car seat in the back of his car. So I asked him like, "Why do you have a car seat?" Like, because this to me makes no sense. And he told me, "Oh, I take my nephew to school sometimes. So, there's a car seat there." So I'm like, "Oh, okay, it makes sense because with my family's situation, like my cousin Zaheen, my grandparents, they're elderly, but they raise him. And so there's times where they can't take him to school or they can't pick him up. So we'll go get him. And, we have a car seat here, or we used to, I don't know if we still do, but we had a car seat here that we'd use. So it made sense to me because, in our situation, it's the same thing. And I feel like if you're brown, Pulp Fiction, my God. So anyway, I didn't really bring it up. I thought, okay. And then, you know, one day out of nowhere, we were talking. And after we were done talking, I went to send him a message and I was blocked. And I'm like, why would he block me? Like, we didn't fight, nothing went wrong. Why would he block me? About a month later, a month after he blocked me, he messaged me and said, hey, sorry, I had to block you so that my wife wouldn't find out. And I'm like, hold on, pause the track. Wife? Like the whole 6 years that I've been friends with you, you didn't tell me you had a whole wife. Like, what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it, all this stuff. And so I'm just like, oh my God. And so it was like, I don't know, it felt weird at first because whenever I talk to like married men, I'm usually their booty call or whatever. I'm not really his booty call, you know. Like I said, we don't fuck. So, but it's just like, why are you calling me if you have a whole wife? I don't understand that concept. It just doesn't fit right with me in my head. And I live, you know, I'm not going to get into detail with my childhood, but you know, it's just not right. So I didn't say anything about it. We would talk, and then he would block me again, and he blocked me, and he blocked me for a couple months, and I got kind of like aggravated with it because it's like, why are you blocking me? Like, if you don't love your wife, leave her. Don't make her go through this. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And if I was in her position, I would have left him a long time ago. And what I didn't know is that she, I guess, caught him talking to me once or something because she knew about us. And that's kind of why he was blocking me. I'll get into detail about how I know that. But anyway, so about a couple months after, like literally after my birthday, like actually yesterday, actually, I think. Yeah, no. So a couple months after, I messaged him on Facebook. And I'm just like, I sent him a paragraph. Like, I don't know why you're blocking me. You know, you didn't tell me you had a wife. Like, I miss you. Why are you blocking me? I understand that you can't talk to me, but why block me? Like, I'm not gonna ruin your marriage. Like, because I don't take men from their women. No, I don't steal women's men. That's not me. Like, because I'm a woman myself, and I know. God, that is so rude. Are you serious? Man. I know as a woman that if my man was talking to other women, it would irritate me. And I'm very possessive. I don't like my man talking to other women. I don't have a man because the man that I thought I had doesn't talk to me. So, fuck you, Terrence. So, yeah, you know, I'm just saying as a woman, I get it. So, you know, I sent him the message and, like, you know, because I was upset. About like a month after I sent it, I get this message and it says, stop texting me, bitch. And it was from his Facebook because I sent it to him on Facebook. So I'm thinking it was him. So I'm like, okay, now I know who you really are. We're done. We are done because if that's all I am to you is a bitch, don't call me, don't text me, don't hit me up when you're horny. We're done. Because yes, he does that. He's weird. Um, so yesterday I'm watching Netflix with my mom, but my mom watches Grace and Frankie. It's actually a really good show. I recommend you watch it. If you're like mature enough for some of the content, by the way, because it's like it's elderly women, but it's like one smokes pot, one's a hippie. Um, and like I don't know, they were both married, and their husbands left them for each other. Their husbands turned out to be gay, so they became best friends over that situation because they both understood each other. And yeah, so yeah, so I'm watching Netflix with my mom, and he calls me, and I didn't know if it was actually him or his wife because you know women do that. So I'm like, should I answer? Like, you know, and after he called me a bitch, the last thing I want to do is talk to you. So I'm like, what's going on? Dad! Oh my God. Let me spin Turtle right now. Right now. Turtle, stop. That's why I put you outside. Nobody's there. me a fucking headache. I don't even know what he's barking at. There's nothing there. There's legit nothing there. And he's barking. Like, I don't know if he's going crazy. There's nothing there. I was looking out that window. No trucks, nothing. I know what he barks at. No animals, no people, no trucks. Where's he bark at? A wall? So now he's barking again, come inside. So I might have to move because he's gonna be rude and he's gonna keep barking. But anyway, back to my situation. So he calls me and it kind of failed the first couple times because, you know, FaceTime is having some problems right now. So it failed a couple times and eventually we actually got connected. Charlie. So when we finally got connected, he was like, "Hey, what's up?" Like nothing happened, like he didn't call me a bitch. And I'm like, "Oh, nothing, you know, just chilling, you know." And he's like, you know, "Oh, are you at your mom's or your dad's?" I'm like, "My mom's, you know." Like nothing happened. And I'm just sitting like, you're talking to me like you didn't call me a bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like in my head. So we're talking, whatever, and he's like, "Hey, did you message me on Facebook?" And I'm like, "Yes, I did." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I don't use my Facebook. Don't do that because my wife, like, I got into a big fight with my wife because she saw it." And so I'm like thinking, how does your wife see your Facebook? If you are really this, like, if you're really cheating on somebody, why would you have your social media out in the open? Like, yeah, I love dogs. I love animals in general, but you know, are dogs are different because I was born and raised with dogs. So, you know, my Charlie. Oh, be careful. So, I did, and then and so I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah. And then I told him, I'm like, somebody messaged me and called me a bitch from your Facebook. I don't know if it was you or her, but somebody called me a bitch. And, you know, I'm not one to be called a bitch. If you're going to call me a bitch, at least let me call you something else. Like this punk called me a bitch and then blocked me. You are a punk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to fight, let's fight. Don't call me a name and block me because you're a pussy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you a biatch, stupid. They're your sons. Who is this Ian? Orion, whoever the fuck you are. Like, anyway. I don't know how, like, brown people want to come on here. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so he goes, that wasn't me, that was my wife. And I'm like, oh my God, like, really? And I'm telling him, like, if she ever calls me a bitch again, like, I'm telling him, like, why would she call me a bitch and block me? If you want to fight, let's fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if I was in her position, I wouldn't block the person. I would let that person reply, and I would be arguing with that person. I would call that person and be like, why are you calling my man? This bitch just said, stop texting me, bitch, and block me. Really? That's your way of getting rid of me? Really? You're not scary. Like, really? Like, these Indian women, I swear to God, they're pussies, bro. Like, every Indian female that I've gotten into drama with, it's, like, hilarious. Like, send receipts. I don't know if I have the receipts anymore because she blocked me on his Facebook, so I don't know. And there's not really, like, that much receipts, but, So I told Jess that, and he was like, yeah. And he was like, I can talk to you, but you can't send me any messages on like Facebook and stuff because she'll see it. And he said she found out that I was talking to you again, which means that she knew in the like from the jump that we were talking. Um, and I'm just like, dang. And so we were talking on his way home from work. And so when he got like down the street from his house, he was like, okay, I have to go. And I'm like, okay, bye, and bye. And he hung up. And it was just like, I really don't know what to do in this situation because he was never like this when we first started talking. We would talk every day, and I had him on WhatsApp so I could text him, and now I can't even do that because of her. And like, I get that that's your wife, but what happened over the years that is making you block me? Because we're friends. We don't even fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do flirt. I think he does like me over his wife because he tells me how beautiful I am and all this stuff. And all the stuff he would do if he lived here in California. But it's like, what happened over the years? Because she should not be controlling you. If anything, it should be the other way. That's what I'm talking about. These Indian women are like very controlling over their man. And that's my issue. And with my brother, um, not my real brother, but he's like a brother to me. So I call him brother. I call him Baya. With my brother Raj, I got into a fight with his wife, kind of over this, not really the same thing, because, you know, he's my brother. We don't, you know, but it was like, I don't think she trusted me. And so one time, if you live in America, then you know about this. There was a hurricane in Texas, and he lives in the city where the hurricane was at. So I called him to see if he was okay, and her fat ass goes, hang up, bitch. I'm calling to see if my brother's okay. Don't tell me to my fucking hang up, cause bitch, I'll come up to your fucking front door. That's my brother. That's what I'm talking about. You have all this mouth on social media. Where are you at? If there's a problem, come here. He knows where I live. Raj knows where I live. He comes to my house. So if there's a problem, ask Raj for my address. Meet me up. You know where I live. That's what I'm talking about. They have all this mouth on social media. Raj knows where I live. Raj has been to my house. Raj has been in my bedroom. But not like that. He's my brother. He came here for my birthday. My 18th birthday. And we were chilling in here because I used to have a TV in here and we would play GTA. And it's just like, it's so irritating. Like, if you want to fight, let's fight. Like, come on. Like, I feel like, I don't know how they do things in India, but here in America, if you call somebody a bitch, you're not gonna get away with it. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, unless you're my best friend, like, cause I call my best friend bitch all the time. I call her a bitch all the time. Like if she were to bring me fries, for example, I'd be like, oh, thank you, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can say it like that. But if you literally say, stop texting me, bitch, or you're a fucking bitch, you have something coming your way. I don't care where the fuck you are. Like, you have something coming your way. So you better pray that you never come to my city, because if I find out that you're here, I'm gonna come for you. Because these Indian females are punks. No, I'm not trying to find love on social media. That I never even said that once in this thing. But I'm just saying that people have all this mouth over the internet. Like, and I've even noticed it on here. I'll be doing lives, and random people with fake accounts, no pictures, like a picture of a car or some shit. They'll be like, oh, you're fat. Why are you so fat? Because I'm fat, bitch. Is there a problem? If you don't like me because I'm fat, leave. Point blank, period. Because I'm not going to end my channel because I'm fat. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Some of us have medical conditions that make us fat. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Especially on IMView. And on IMView, there's little kids. And these little kids be irritating me, bro. I got into a fight with one the other day. It was so annoying. Because she was on here as a 16-year-old, and she's telling everyone else that she's 14. I'm like, you know you can't be on here, right? And she's like, so? I'm like, so what? You're gonna get banned. And she's like, whatever. And then she leaves. I'm like, right. Like, I'm not gonna report you. That's how my Yoshi got banned, because she's a little girl trying to bully me. And where's my Yoshi at now? Nowhere. Because she knows that she's gonna lose, no matter what she does. Like, swear to God, bro. And what a lot of people don't realize is that it may look like I live in a nice city, which I do. Parts of it is nice. It's kind of like living in New York. There's the nice parts, then there's the ghetto parts. You know what I'm saying? It's like living in like Chicago, maybe not New York. I don't know. I've never been to either once. I don't know, but it's like you know what I mean. So like I live in the nice part, but I can hear gunshots from the ghetto part when I go to bed at night. So if you truly think I'm scared of you, you funny. You are funny, cause I'm not scared of you. Especially if I don't know you. How can I be scared of you if I don't know you? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's irritating. It's irritating, bro. And it's like I want to find this female and just like send her a message like, don't call me fucking bitch, cause we will have issues. Because I fight. Like it's that simple. I live for drama. If you call me a bitch, then you're in for a treat. Because you may start it, I will end it. That's that. Like, and a lot of people look at me and they think that I'm a small little girl. I can't do nothing. Oh no. If you mess with me, don't take my size for granted. I can still fight you. I used to do it all the time in school. Like you could ask anybody. I used to always be in the principal's office. Like, do not take my size for granted. And I've actually, if you watch the show Bad Girls Club, there's some short girls on there that be dragging people. Like, don't be taking size for granted just because I'm tiny and I'm fat. What? Fat don't mean nothing. Like, no, but I don't know her name because she messaged me. She messaged me through her husband's account and on his Facebook because he doesn't use Facebook. So on his Facebook, it doesn't say that he's married or anything. And like, there's only one picture of her. I think it's her anyway, and she's not even tagged in it. Like, so if he calls me today, um, I'm gonna tell him that. But I don't know if he'll call me today because he normally doesn't. I tried to do that. I don't know if he did it. Well, I think I failed because what happened was I friended him from the fake account, and then when she called me a bitch and blocked me, I went onto the fake account and I sent a message as myself on the fake saying, "Don't call me fucking bitch and block me. If you want to fight, let's fight." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even let me call, like, reply. You just fucking block me. Like, so I have to make a whole new fake one, but it's whatever. He doesn't use his Facebook though, so even if it were to be like the friend request were to be accepted, it would be from her, like not him. I don't know. I don't want any drama because he told me that if I like message his Facebook and stuff, that we won't be able to talk. And I love talking to him. Like he's super sweet. He's one of my good friends, and he's been with me for like years now, like probably longer than Terrence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to think about Terrence right now. I'm done. Like, don't even remind me of Terrence. Let me just, you know, I'm over it. I'm done. Like, I'm just tired. At this point in my life, I want to be alone. Like, people wonder why I don't like going nowhere and doing nothing because it's like I don't want to go somewhere and make a friend with somebody that I don't know and find out that they're fake or find out that they're married and they're like talking to me behind my back. Like, first of all, your wife can't let you have a female friend? Really? I'm sorry. I can't be married. I can't be married to somebody like that. I was dating somebody like that, and it didn't work out because he would do the same shit and he would tell me what to wear, and I can't do it. I'm sorry. If you want to live with that, go ahead. But I'm sorry. You make all this money. You can't leave her. I mean, it's fucking retarded, bro. Like, I don't understand. Females just be tripping though. Like, I swear to God, these Indian females need to realize that they're in America now. Oh my God, this dog. I'm gonna have to bring a belt out if I hear another woo woo. I'm right here. Hello, hello. That's what I thought. Now you want to walk away? What about the door? Punk. Ugh, I don't feel good right now, you guys. My stomach hurts, so I might end this. Or maybe I'll leave it and I'll go to the bathroom. I don't know. We'll see. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna take you to the bathroom, but I'll just leave you right here. Leave you on my computer. But yeah, it's irritating. It's so irritating because like I don't know. And it's like, and I tried asking him if he has any other social media, but he never told me if he did. So it's like, because if you wanted to, he could make a Snapchat, and then we could talk on Snapchat, and he could change my name to like a boy name, or I could make a fake one. If it's easier, I could make a fake boy account and like pretend to be like some Punjabi bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind doing that. But it's like, I don't know, because personally, I would not let somebody control you. If your wife is controlling you, it's not worth it. And maybe that's why he can't leave her, because that's how controlling she is. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what that feels like. Maybe he can't leave her because she's a citizen and he's not. And he married her to come here. And so if they divorce, you know, who knows? Because there's a lot of that. There's brown people will do anything to come here. So who knows why he can't leave her? I don't know. I mean, but it's like, I don't know. Because if all I know is that if I lived in Ohio or Pittsburgh, that bitch would not last. Oh my God, my stomach hurts, bro. Ugh. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I don't feel good. This medication, this was like the whole point, was to like get food in my system, and then, because one of the symptoms, one of the side effects itself is like a stomachache, but like if I don't eat enough, it makes me nauseous on top of it. So, I don't know. I'll be right back. I don't feel good.